Welcome to the VGL Privateers Iron Pirate Challenge, where we've moved ourselves on up to level 7. We're doing the level 6 quest today, called Red Willow's Runes. And this is going to be a lot of reading, as I recall. You look learned, or maybe strong, or crafty. Anyway, you look capable enough to me. We, meaning House Jarosco, have a small problem. No, just a problem. Leave small out of it. She wrings her hands nervously and tries to smile. Deep breaths. Got to stay calm. Easy now. What worries you so? Oh, Red Willow, Jandal blurts out, then blushes. Falcor Red Willow, a renowned archaeological scholar of Stormreach. He took 20 assistants and students into the jungle, and they have been lost. Go on. Red Willow is a great mind and a shining star among his people. When he told me he'd found a source of material that would multiply Jarosco's forces tenfold, I rejoiced. I spent a small fortune outfitting his expedition and gave him his choice of assistants. But something went terribly wrong. I don't know the whole story, but I've learned by magical means that he is surrounded by a tribe of goblinoids deep in the jungle. Well, this sounds serious. Red Willow's last message indicated his camp was overrun in the night. Apparently, there are but a handful of survivors, and the material Red Willow wished to collect has been seized. I wish I could send Jarosco's own forces to rescue him, but Red Willow made me promise to keep this expedition secret from my elders. He said the danger of losing the materials to an opposing house required us to act quietly. Now, I cannot beg my house's help without disgracing us both, but neither can I allow Red Willow's treasure to reach enemy hands. I had hoped to recruit, a freelance to rescue Red Willow's expedition, but, nobody's had the nerve to try? I can handle this job, Jandal. Show me the way to Red Willow's dig. Jandal sighs with relief. Oh, I will show you the way to the site. It is surprisingly close to Stormreach, but, well hidden, all the same. The jungle area he was investigating is supposedly quite large, and I imagine holds many secrets for those willing to explore off the beaten path. May all the host walk with you and help you save Red Willow from harm. If I can rescue your lost scholar, I will. Oh my goodness, that took forever. Okay, thank you for coming along for that read. Now the bedtime story is complete, but not really. Let's go into the quest.
Patrolling monsters
Alright, so
have
first things
trampled
first, we
paths
do
and twisting patterns
Weapon
through the
buff.
lush jungle.
Boom. Armor buff. Health buff. Resistance. Yes. And yeah, I think that's good. Okay, now as I recall, we gotta go this way here.
Five haggard-looking
fire the speed
halflings
of
can be
Falcor
spied
Red
through the
Willow. There he
thick
is.
jungle foliage.
Red Willow's already being used. Hey, thanks, guys. Thank the sovereign host you found us. Such a blunder I have committed here. And finally there is someone to help me clean it up. He smiles thinly. I assume that you were sent by Jandul? Yes. Jandul sent us to help you. Jandul is a pleasant lass, but a bit taken with me, I fear, and I confess that I used that to my advantage. Now, look at what has transpired, but I did it for House Jarosco as well as myself. and neither Jarosco nor I need suffer from this venture if you act quickly. Hey, how did you take advantage of Jandul? Well, as you might guess from my party stature, I am a wealthy man. My past endeavors have yielded much gold and my fair share of fame, and I often find myself pursued by ladies of society and lower-class wenches alike. Our mutual acquaintance, Jandul, is one of those who cannot resist a celebrated name. She believes that I told her without a hint of doubt that she was more than eager to finance this venture. Well, she believed what I told her. Yes, okay, without a hint of doubt. She was more than eager to finance this venture, despite the risks involved. Okay, so you lied to Jandul to get her support. I may speak with a honey-touched tongue, but I do not lie, sir. I simply convinced Jandul that secrecy was critical to our success. That was true enough, for my rivals are always eager to beat me to my discoveries. Instead of waiting for House Jarosco to put together an official expedition, I rushed to the site with only a handful of diggers, all supplied by Jandul and sworn to secrecy. And I found what I sought, but I could not hold on to it. Now my treasure has been stolen from me, along with the lives of most of my party. I know I am guilty. I should have waited for the protection of House Jarosco's veteran escorts. I shall apologize for involving Jandul in this disastrous scheme if I ever return to Stormreach alive. Look, your guilt is yours to bear. It interests me little. But, who stole this treasure of yours? Hobgoblins, bugbears, and trolls. Now, that's the strangest part of our misfortune. What on Eberron is driving the savage races of Zendrick, many of whom consider each other great delicacies, to cooperate? Something is amiss. Why were I given to more fisticuffs? I should have beaten a hobgoblin in submission and forced him to speak of his leaders. You did not fight the ambushes then? Redwillows snorts loudly. By the sovereign host, no. These hands are too delicate, too skilled to wrap around the crude haft of a spear or clutch the hilt of a sword. Do I look like a barbarian, fresh from the Talenta plains? No, I should think not. And let's face it, I'd be hacked to pieces if I once mistook myself for a warrior. But you seem made of tougher stuff. If you act decisively, you can redeem my past mistakes. Okay, tell me what must be done to salvage this mess. Throughout this section of jungle, you will find the exploratory camps established by my late and lamented assistants. I'm afraid that all these camps have been conquered by aggressive goblinoids and their fell minions. Go on. We must collect the items left behind when we fled these camps, if needed. If, indeed, they have not been seized already by the pillagers. We shall be forced to abandon most of our equipment, but there are a handful of objects I simply will not give to the jungle scum. A set of research notes, a very important container, an irreplaceable necklace, and the remains and personal effects of 3 of my best assistants. Is there any more information that you can give me? My surviving assistants here in the camp are waiting for the items you seek. My research notes should be given to Gadbin. The container, which, as you may have guessed, is what we came here for, should be entrusted to Syl. The personal effects of my limited friends should be given to Kaldia, and finally Jada waits for the return of the necklace. Understood.
Redwillows spun
Now
a clever tale, asking you to recover 4 items from research camps that were overrun by
This is all you would
goblinoids.
ask of me? Well, there's a private matter you could assist me with. I wouldn't want this business bandied about Stormreach, if you get my drift. But if you are not afraid to deal with rather shady folk, or to hold your tongue about it, I might have further need of you. Speak. I was approached not long ago by a third party with an interest in these ruins. Though I knew Jandul would not approve, I gave my word to this third party that I would review their offer. Naturally, I would recompense House Jarosco for their investment if I chose to switch patrons. If you are willing, I would ask you to deliver my response to them now. I don't care which masters you serve. I'll deliver your response. You will need to search for the recipient, but you will know him when you find him. His skin is as dark as the night sky.
An important missive has been handed over to your party. Somewhere in the jungle, a dark emissary awaits.
Okay, I've wasted like almost all my buffs on this nonsense. Let's see what we got here. Alright, Kuros, let's see. Wow, 15 seconds remaining? Good grief. That's awful. Okay. And might as well, it's probably going to run out too here in a second. No, it's not. It's good. Okay, lads, we ready to go? Okay, jeez. Right, that's the most reading that we've had to do on one quest yet, I think.
Trolls bar the way ahead. Among them is a dark, scaly checker whose eyes burn.
Evil rocks. Zaphod. Evil rocks. So we got the lost necklace. Good. Trolls resistance. Yay. Thieves tools. Alright, well. Let's get this job done, lads. Gonna go in here and... Oh, there we go.
The foul stench of bugbear fills your nostrils. It seems you have stumbled into their lair.
Okay. Alright, we got them all. Let's clean out Bugbear Fortress. No, it says we got one left to do. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Robot poison, I guess. Mouse is okay. Well, thank you for neutralizing Mouse's poison. I don't know how that works either. But, I mean, I guess, like Warforged, they're biologically based robots, so, I mean... I'm immune to a lot of poisons. That poison trap in Dalara's, I was straight immune to it. It didn't do anything to me. I stood in it.
Reeking of rotting meat and roasting flesh, several cats are strewn throughout the area. Each cat boasts well-armed patrols that scour the area for interlopers.
Wow, mischief already. Good deal. Alright. Go lay down, puppy dog. Go on. Go lay down. It's okay. You don't need to bark about stuff right now.
The sand shifts to reveal a small brood of night scorpions.
Night scorpions? Should be right around here somewhere. Here they are.
Trolls huddle together in the jungle here. Destroy them before they make a meal of you. Bugbear and hobgoblin assassins peer hungrily from the dark corners of the jungle.
Alright, so... I just was machine gunning stuff. Hey, level 11 guild, good job. I believe that gets us some sort of a reward. Bat guano, wizard, warlock, sorcerer. Nope, I don't want bat poop. No thanks.
Near invisible tunnels in the soft earth betray the presence of a scorpion nest.
What? No, you can't follow them. They're gonna be too fast. That's right, just follow me. Let's keep going forward.
Hobgoblins have created a small warren ahead. Destroy them.
Okay, hobgoblins are destroyed. There we go.
A host of goblinoids feasts and chortles loudly nearby. A goblinoid camp awaits you beneath a canopy of jungle trees.
Oh yeah, there's stuff back here.
You have recovered all of the lost items Redwillow described. Return them to the halflings at Redwillow's camp.
There's some possible nice bonus stuff up here. We should go for it. Okay, now there's a lot of traps in here, so, you know, be careful. Alright, here comes a trap. There we go. Where's the box? Where's the box? There it is. That might be in it. Hold on a sec. Alright, good to go. Hey, don't keep going that way. Trap here. Where is this? Oh, is this box up at the top? This is one of those ones I've got to go through to get to the box. I think it is. Alright. You guys just fight up here. Square chip here with the... You mean the one in all the cobwebs? Yeah, that's a fake chest. Well, okay, I'll show you. No. Ah! Crap! You said that, and you were right. Yeah, you're a friggin' hero. Now, hold on, there might be another trap. I don't remember. I thought it was a fake. Maybe it does have stuff in it. Oh, wow, look, it's got stuff in it. Well, that's different. That's completely different. That used to, like, never have anything in it. That's cool. Well, all right. I'm sure that used to be like completely unopenable. Weird. Okay, well, hey, there's a trap. I told you there's traps in here like everywhere. Do not go in front of me. It's a bad idea.
A powerful-looking hobgoblin is standing watch in the soft glow of a brazier. been dealt a fatal injury.
Wow, okay, that wasn't too bad. I think we can just march ourselves right out.
That's it already?
No, there's still more extra stuff here, but that was it for this cave.
Woo, we're done.
We're not done. We're done with this cave.
What's next in the mission?
The Red Willows contact. It's and there's a chest hidden in the jungle somewhere. I think I'll remember. I think it's over this way. Oh yes, I think I know. Okay. Break the breakables. Ransack, good deal. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, it's over this way. Over this way. Come to me, little ones. Yes, very much. Very good. Let's see.
Several bugbears have built a small camp in the shade of the ruined wall.
That's a good question. I do not know why they're called bugbears when they are neither bugs nor bears. Yep. Here we go, right up here. I have found the hidden chest. Yes, it is locked. But I will pick it. There we go, lads. Open that box. Impulsive 39 orb of sonic lore. That's lovely. I can't use orbs. I'd have to take on my ruin arm. I'm not doing that. Ruin arm. Alright.
Scuttling stones as a scorpion patrol approaches.
This friggin' aim today. Is that the problem? I don't know. We'll see.
As you make your way beyond ahead, ferns and bushes have been arranged to conceal a well-traveled pathway.
Oh, there's some guys up here.
Silent and stoic, the dark-skinned men watch as you approach.
All right, I'm gonna have to talk
The
to
one
this guy
clad
to
in
get
dark
things
green
started.
cloth seems to be the leader.
Carries on to Karcha. Okay. The drow's eyes narrow with suspicion. You are not the messenger I was told to expect. Yet I see the halfling's letter in your hand. It belongs to me. Give me that letter now. Give Red Willow's letter to the Dark Elf without comment. The Dark Elf scans the letter. I warned Red Willow that I would only deal with the messenger I trusted. But who are you? Maybe you are a spy laying a trap for my people. Maybe you are a bandit who killed Red Willow and stole his papers. Maybe that pompous fool thought one courier was as good as another. It matters not. Red Willow broke our agreement, and you will die now. Your paranoia will be your death, Drow.
Kexan Tekorcha whispers a dark prayer as he steels himself.
And of course, that was like the one time that I didn't have my Alright, oh well, it's carrying dwarven axes. What? Okay, now let's see. Oh, there's the bad guys.
Tekorcha's band of drow have been eradicated.
That was easy.
Their taint is cleansed from this area of the jungle.
Alright, so let's see, return the ward to your soul through this from effects, return the missing necklace, destroy Torgan's giant arm. Yeah. That's the fun part. Okay, guys. Feeling pretty good about ourselves. We got the stuff. And we're going to take it back to the Gaffling people. Yes. You know, we might want to hit a shrine before we do this. You guys are looking pretty good, but I could use some rebuff. Alright, whatever. You guys been like rest at all? No? Okay. I will spend my spell points on you. What are you doing? Go. Alright, let's see. Let's go. We're gonna have a lot to read again. Oh well. See, I have the container, so I gotta talk to Syl. If you guys have something, talk to your person. What? You have the container? I truly hope you do. Yes, I have the container. Oh, that was easy.
You have returned the items to their caretakers. Inform Redwillow of your success.
You have salvaged the things we need to pack up our expedition and leave. However, while you were gone, my assistants and I made use of our magical talents to search for the roots of this disaster. There is one thing we lack before we can truly call this venture a success. Okay, speak. What now? Revenge! Falcor speaks shrilly. Revenge upon the evil creature who caused these stupid goblinoids to interrupt my plans. There is a crafty giant who has holed himself up in a nearby cavern. It is this giant, I am sure, who drove the scum to thwart us. And it is this giant I would see slain. I can create a dimensional portal to his lair, but I cannot rip the heart from his chest. That is your job. You will not decamp unless I do this. No! I will not move an inch until the giant is dead. You must understand that this is not only a personal vendetta. These giants are up to something sinister. You may be sure of that. And every murderous step they take brings them closer to Stormreach. We must protect Stormreach. Must we not? I swear that the murderer of my assistants will not survive to scheme again. Well, the giants are indeed a threat, and I will carry out your vengeance. Summon your portal. You will be lauded as a hero in the taverns of Stormreach. Falcor removes a small scroll from a case in his belt and recites a few words in a guttural tongue. That should do the trick.
Redwillow has opened a gate that leads to the culprit behind this invasion.
Alright, let's go
A
do
hill
it.
giant. Redwillow's gateway deposits you into the center of a long, overgrown ruin. Something there is not right.
bus, actually, I think. Or maybe not. Yeah, yeah, it's just a bus. Before we head that way, let's head this way.
How do I, a little teeny human, intimidate these giants?
You have the power. Well, I remember having to run over here past all these giants, up in the around. Yeah, throwing knives and slowly taking them off over, a long period of time. Now we just walk in and blow them up. That's great. Alright, let's see. We got everything this side? Yes, we do. Okay. Just check this stuff out.
Well fortified and guarded, you have found your way to the giant stronghold. You will need
well, there we
as he
go.
has
That
struck
takes
a
care of
deadly
that.
blow. His hold over the goblin tribe is shattered.
Machine gun crossbow. Shocking! Quarterstaff of diversion. Alright. That's good.
Woo, we did it!
We did it. Yes, we did. I wonder what point we're going to stop getting XP again. Jandul looks to you with desperation in her eyes. Were you able to find Redwillow? Was the attack on his party as terrible as he said? Oh, I'm afraid so. Falcor Redwillow found his treasure, and he will deliver it as promised. But most of his companions lie dead. I might as well.
Are you guys ready for
I might as well have killed them. How can I be glad of Falcor's success when it costs so many innocent lives? Jandul's eyes brim with tears. I am glad you were able to save Falcor Redwillow, and I am glad for my house that his profits were saved too. But for the deaths of Falcor's party, I can never forgive myself. You should reserve some blame for Redwillow himself. I am convinced that he misled you into this scheme. I understand now that Falcor Redwillow would never regret an adventure that increases his fame and fortune. I therefore shall regret it twice. Once for myself and once for Falcor's black heart. Speak to me no more of this. Okay, well, for speaking no more of it, let's talk about rewards. That's horrible. I don't want that. Okay, impulsive 61. That's not too bad. Let's see what have I got for impulse. Impulse helps with my my rock damage. Impulse 42. I'll have to find some more another acid. Not acid. Fire. Reach 61's good though. Let's see. Reconstructed battle dose. Yeah. 51, yeah, that'd be good too. Glaciated, again, no. Insulated, no. Blazing, no. Deceiving goggles, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna lock it. And as soon as I can find something to replace the combustion 38 that I have here, I'll use that. Alright. Well, once again, thanks for coming along with the VGL Privateers as we conduct our Iron Pirate Challenge. See you next time.